once again. All right, man. So today's live is inspired by stories when comments become content. So now I had a thing when content becomes content, but it just sounds better when comments. This doesn't have to necessarily be a comment, but you make a dumbass post, you get caught clout chasing. We're gonna create some content around it. So first and foremost, let me get to Clay talking about hypocrisy. I don't know if you know exactly what that means, but I'm not being a hypocrite. My post was not trying to be funny or anything about the situation. I was like, damn, there's no way this happened. And then my live was because the nigga who's in the video doing what he doing has seen the post somehow and then got a hold to me and tried to tell me his side of the story. So I was telling people, hey, I think a video's coming soon. I deleted the live though, because the nigga ain't post no video. So to me, that nigga still guilty as charged. You feel me? I'm about to share this shit real quick. But yeah, we're gonna I don't know the whole trying to be funny and with it, that is why niggas is mad. I don't think it's cause it's like I don't think you get it. You don't get it. Some people don't get it all the time.
I mean, this it just seems like this is a real situation that's serious. You know what I mean?
That's kind of what it is. Yeah, situation's real serious, Stewie. On top of the situation being serious, this is somebody's sister, cousin, whatever, daughter. A lot of
Yeah,
little things that this person could be to somebody, right? So I
yeah,
just don't see the point of a plan. It's like if you really joining the whole party, trying to help niggas look for them, and you really about that, whatever, then do that. But to play like it's like because you're not really about to get in the field. Now, what if somebody's like, well, I'm looking for him because you want to be on the internet playing?
yeah.
I don't think niggas ever really plan for that. Like, what if a motherfucker's like, hey, you know what? You want here playing too much, so fuck it. This is what we gonna do. You know what I'm saying? And I think what would it come down to? Like I said, Clay, you can join this live too if you like. But even you saying I should have called you, how would I have should have called you for something you did on fucking the internet that it's like I'm not one of your close niggas to where like you hit me first and told me you was about to do it and then I told you not. That's not a I should have called you moment. What really should have happened is you just shouldn't have did it. I know what it was, or you woke up, you seen that shit all over your timeline, and you said, you know what, I'm gonna go viral. Let me get in on this. Let me get some of this attention. And then it's like you don't get to choose the attention you get from it.
Yeah.
You deleted it but kept the post up. As to why the file was kept and I put it back up. That's the answer to that question. Because if you're gonna delete it all the way. If you would have deleted it all the way, the file would have never been put back up. It was already filed. It was already it already been filed and sealed, but it wouldn't have been put back up. There would have been no point because I felt like you would have learned your lesson. But nah, you going back and fifth with everybody on the post about it. It's like I don't know, man. If my little cousin or somebody got that, and then it's like, man, what if a nigga do you like that, beat you up and pull your pants down? You want niggas playing about it? I don't think so. I just don't think that niggas gonna be cool with niggas playing about it, and that's the biggest part. Like you on the internet playing when some of the people you see sharing it, I do believe a lot of the people sharing it, even if they're saying they're gonna do so, they probably ain't gonna do nothing. But I don't really see nobody sharing it trying to be funny or recreating the situation trying to be funny. Like you woke up and made an AI picture, and you thought that motherfucker was gonna hit. You
Yeah,
thought it was gonna hit.
you got to be able to read the room. You know what I'm saying? That's what it save a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10, just the ability to be able to tell. You know, okay, this ain't the time for that. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's approach it in this way. Like you got to be able to read the room. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's the problem that we're kind of in the content space right now, is that you know what I'm saying, for like likes and views and, you know, monetization, depending on if you are or not. It's like people do a lot of disingenuous shit. You know what I mean? Just for the simple fact that, you know, people are still under the idea that all publicity is good publicity. But, you know, that's not the case. And for the most part, it never really has been the case. You could look at people like Welvin as an example of that. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it seemed everything was all good, but you know, look up what Welvin's doing right now, where he's at right now.
Absolutely nothing. And
You
you
know what I
know
mean?
what else? It's
Homeless.
like it's like I don't like to deflect. Like don't deflect and try to. Well, I see you make a post and I see you make a nigga. I made a live about a nigga hitting me up from my post of me being. What the fuck is this going on? What is this? Clay, you got shit all the way crazy. I don't understand how. Yeah. I don't understand how you thought that my post yesterday or live was anything along the same terms or clout chase or anything. Nah, you don't even know not one party involved, and you just thought that was gonna be you trying to be funny with it. That's the problem I'm having with what you did. You trying to be funny and get likes and all that, and it was just weird, bro. Because look,
I'm trying to. Never mind.
you know, of course you're trying to get likes and be funny, but to what extent and what cost? That you can't do
Bro,
that because there's real life consequences. Look, Clay, you
what you
moved
said
away,
is
so you
true.
don't live. Look, you don't live in
No, what
Washington no more, so you probably ain't worried about nobody finding you. But look, you got people people will find other people when it get to that. So it's like I just don't think you should be playing or taking that lightly. That's what I think. And then to say hypocrisy, no, nigga, you gotta know the definition. My shit was nowhere near along the lines, and I deleted it because I was like, you know what? I'm not
It's
about
not
to
just
be
you.
defending. No, but you was talking to me in the comments. I'm going off what you said to me. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
don't want to pull it up and show you exactly right now, but you know what you said. What I'm saying though, Clay, is for you to be just still defending yourself in the comments and trying to tell it's corny. I don't know why you just didn't delete the whole post. Like you don't still need
Okay.
to you don't still need
If that's the
but
case,
I'm
why
just
did you
saying
repost it? Why did you repost it?
because nigga
Because then you
because
had a
you
feel to it at that point, right?
no,
You just added
I'm gonna
you
tell you
added
why
to
I
the fire.
reposted it.
You added
Teach
to the
you a
fire by
fucking
doing that,
lesson.
bro.
Once it's on the internet, it's on the internet. Luckily,
Well,
you
I
know,
don't
and
give a
feel like
fuck
you got to
about it not
remove
being
it.
on the internet. I could have kept it up. The only reason I took it off because my grandma was calling me.
You
She
took
thought
it
it was
down
real.
halfway though. You took it down halfway
Because my
though.
grandma thought it was real. I didn't take it down because of none of this internet shit.
Okay, well that doesn't help the case then, because you're just an insensitive nigga. Then that's what it sounds like.
I'm not insensitive, but at the same time, it's like if you're gonna tell me something, like
Marcel,
you told me
hold on real
something.
quick.
You told me
Marcel,
something.
stand the hell up, bro.
You could have easily just be like, "Hey, bro, I don't think what you did was right." You could have had a conversation with me, person to person. I would have
You
taken it down.
already posted it though, gang. Why would I? What
Bro,
conversation do I need to have with you?
Bro, it wasn't. Bro, it was up for like an hour. That photo wasn't even up an hour. You know that, right?
Nah,
It wasn't even up
for a while.
It wasn't even up now. I know my post. It
Bro,
wasn't even up
listen,
an hour,
that shit
bro.
got sent to me for 3-4 different people. Regardless, is the whole point of this is something you did, nigga. So you don't get to deflect and try to put it on
I
the
should have
next
kept
nigga.
it up.
You did it.
I'm not.
Put it,
Bro, I
look,
don't give a fuck about the photo or none of that
yeah,
shit. I don't
because
know those people.
you're way in Texas. That's why
Even
I should have put it back up, nigga. If you were still walking around working in Tacoma, no, the fuck you wouldn't.
Yes,
Stop lying, nigga.
Why
No,
wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I?
Why
wouldn't I? But why wouldn't I? I don't know those people.
So you're a corny nigga then.
No, it's not. If I'm saying
no, you're a cornball. No, you're a cornball because look, this is why you're a cornball.
I made a joke.
No, you're a cornball because of this. You think the internet's a safe place. That's why.
I don't
you
care.
You think it's a place to hide in, nigga. That's what
I don't. Nigga, I go outside every day. I got a real house and a real job. What are you talking about?
Outside of here, you're not worried about. You just say you ain't worried about nobody.
I did the same thing when I was in Washington.
What's I ain't never see you. I ain't never see you do no shit like this when you was out here, nigga.
Oh man, nigga was on my back there talking about the same shit when I was dissing people. Oh, don't do this, don't do that, nigga. What are you talking about?
The dissing shit was never gonna bring you no harm. So shut the fuck up, bro.
And I didn't think this. I didn't think this would bring me no harm. I didn't think this was.
Dumb. So you don't. So hold on.
You're not even trying to let a nigga talk though. You're gonna let a nigga talk, or you're gonna talk over me. And that's what I'm trying to say. I'm saying with the diss, I knew it wasn't gonna get nothing. With this, I don't know this people.
Bringing up a diss, nigga. Fuck the diss. So if you're talking about real shit, somebody really got hurt, nigga. Nobody got hurt during your diss.
Exactly.
Nobody. Niggas ain't lose no sleep, no fans, nothing.
And I didn't talk about. I didn't talk about the person that got hurt. I didn't talk about the person that got hurt. The post had nothing to do with the person that got hurt.
You're using their situation, gang.
You're right. Just like we are right now.
No, I'm using your situation, nigga. Your content right now.
Hey, my content was their content. Now it's back to you. It's all in the loop. It's all going back in the circle, my brother. At the end of the day, where it originate from.
I get it. You don't get it. That's what it comes down.
I get it, but you ain't even letting me talk. Every time I try to say something,
ignorance. Go ahead.
Every time I talk, you talk over me, brother.
Go ahead. Get your shit off.
So, I don't know these people. Like I said, if these are people,
look, you don't know these people. Why the fuck are you
see? There we go. I can't even talk, bro.
Let him get his bars off, Tone. Let him get his bars off.
I can't even talk. I don't know these people. You know these people, right? You already went live. I didn't watch your live. You already went live. You already said you found the details or whatever. So at that point, when I make this post and I do that, yes, it might be insensitive. You could just hit me and be like, "Hey, brother, hey man, take that down because this is." You call me, bro. You call me all the time. I won't say all the time, but you call me.
Clay, don't do that. I can go to my call log. I probably call.
I didn't say you don't call me all the time. You probably more than that, but you have called me. You got my number and everything. You call me on Facebook. You can call me personal.
Clay, how do your number? This is something you did. So everybody that's seen the post was supposed to call you, or just only me?
No. I'm saying you the one with the problem with it. You're the one that's going live right here making more content out of it, right?
Do you not see your comments?
My comments are
niggas bro. I'm not the one that's.
I don't give a fuck about my comments, nigga. This what one person said this is funny. 2 people said this not funny.
Hey, somebody just asked you a perfect question. What was the point of posting that, Clay? I'm gonna put the screen on here real quick.
Because I've seen that shit all day. I woke up and I seen that shit all down my news feed. I'm like, let me type in on this, and that's what I did. I did what the internet do.
So you said, let me make a picture. It looks like I got beat up, and say I was looking.
I said I
was looking for DeMarcus, knowing I wasn't in Washington, and I'm not a nigga that'll ever go look for a nigga, and just for clout.
So you haven't seen 1,000? It's about 100 people share saying we got to find this nigga DeMarcus. All I did was put a twist on that shit. I put my own twist on it. That's all I did, bro. You can take it or leave it. I don't give a fuck. I put my own twist on it. It's a joke at the end of the day. I put my own
twist on it, and that's all I did. Joke, and you was just trying to be funny.
Yeah,
you wasn't trying to harm nobody.
Who's gonna get harmed for me? Said I went to go look for a nigga and got beat up.
Okay, so look,
that's a joke on me. At the end of the day, that means I couldn't beat the nigga ass.
I got $1,500 extra, nigga. They really got money out there for that. You don't got no extra nothing, so stop playing like that.
Okay,
that's what I'm saying. You the only nigga playing.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying?
Am I though? But when you put it like that, I could
think about it though, Clay. Keep it real though. You're playing and everybody's not playing. That's what I'm saying. It's a joke to you, but I don't think it's a joke to her real cousins or.
You're right.
What I'm saying?
You're right.
I don't think it's a joke.
You're right. And that's the internet. You're right. You're absolutely right. And that's the internet. And maybe I shouldn't have put that $1,500 on. Maybe that made it too real. Maybe you're right. But at the end of the day, you should be able to notice a joke from a joke.
That goes back to what I was saying though before he jumped on here though. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like that's a big problem right now with the internet and just the idea of content in general is that, you feel me, a lot of people are willing to do disingenuous shit and do things that aren't necessarily, you know what I'm saying, they're in their better nature to do for the sake of some likes and some comments and some shares. And again, you know, if people are monetized, then, you know, that's another incentive to be disingenuous and be.
Look, we got people that don't. Never mind.
So, you know, I'm just keeping it real, like, you know what I mean? Just from my perspective, like look at it like this, right? And I'm only going to speak from a personal point of view because I'm a person that actually does content every single day. I do content, you know what I'm saying? And when I seen something like that, nothing about that crossed my mind and said, oh, I should joke on this. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, this is an ugly situation. And on top of the fact, just like you said, you don't know these people. I don't know these people neither. And I don't know the circumstances, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know, you know, like how far people are willing to go and stuff like that. So it's like, why would I even touch that? I would just be throwing myself into something for some laughs and some clicks and some likes. You know what I mean? Like for example, I'll just ask this one question. How many likes and shares and comments do that shit got?
Does it matter?
No, it does matter for what I'm about to say. It definitely matters. I wouldn't even
like 30, maybe at most 30 likes. I don't think I have any shares.
And that's where we got to start asking ourselves these questions. You know what I mean? Like, is 30 likes really worth? You know what I mean? Just being a
And
tasteless
if somebody,
individual. You know what I mean? Like,
it's a
but
funny ass joke to me. I don't give a fuck. If somebody want to kill
that's
somebody
cool.
over fucking 30 likes, that's their life. I don't like. I don't get it. It's not me, bro. I'm
Niggas
sorry.
strip Clay, niggas strip your brother and take his pants off and you cool with niggas joking about it. I guess I see what type of nigga you are.
Look, I can't control the internet. Would I be mad? I'll be mad. I won't be mad at somebody joking about it because what the fuck am I going to do? You have the right to make a joke about anything you want to make a joke about. I will probably end up making jokes about it eventually. Not like, come on, bro.
Yeah, I'm not making no.
I don't get what you. I don't get the.
I'm not
I don't
making no
get the
about my
humor
family.
out of it at all, Brody.
I mean, but it goes back to
You
like
got Clay. You got kids, man?
Eventually
Hey,
down the line, shit
Clay, you
becomes a
got
joke.
kids? Clay, you got
That's how
kids,
you
man?
cope with shit.
Hey,
Eventually
Clay, you
down the
got
line,
kids? Clay,
I don't have
you-
kids.
Clay,
I don't
oh
have
yeah,
kids
I
for
got
a reason.
daughters, bro. So I just feel like, yeah, you got, man.
Oh yeah, if it's my look,
You, hey,
look,
you
if
got
it's my
cousins
daughter,
or-
if it's my daughter, that shit happened to my
Clay,
daughter.
you
Of
got
course, I wouldn't be
cousins or-
friends. Bro. Yeah,
I
of
know you
course.
got a mama. Nigga, strip your
Yeah.
mama and take her pants off. You cool with the jokes because it's the internet. That's a
Well, what
weird-
the fuck am I gonna do about people jokes on the internet, bro? Like that's like what the fuck? Get mad about people jokes on it. Go out and kill them over a joke they made about my mom on the internet. Get the fuck out of here. I'm not gonna do that.
No, that's what you said you would have to do. I didn't say you.
No,
have to do that.
no, but you said that's the consequence of
saying,
making
though-
a joke on the internet. I wouldn't get
I
mad
don't-
about
I
somebody
couldn't
making a
tell
joke
you all
about
the
my mom.
consequences. I know
I
some people
wouldn't.
do nothing.
I'm telling
and
you,
there's
I
some
wouldn't
people
get
that
mad
do
about
stuff.
somebody. I wouldn't get mad about somebody making a joke on the internet. I don't give a fuck about my mom, my brother, my sister, or me.
Okay, so look, take your feelings out of it. Other people do have feelings, Clay.
And I
maybe you
understand
shouldn't.
that.
So stop being
welcome
insensitive.
welcome to the internet. I'm sorry to be insensitive. I don't want to be insensitive, but that's why I took the photo. That's not why I took the photo down, but it's part of the reason why I took the photo down.
No,
grandma-
you already said your
I said-
grandma said take it down.
Exactly, but I said it's part of the reason.
Had nothing
Yeah.
to do with what the people were saying to you why you should.
Yeah,
take
that's
the
why I
whole
would put it
post
back up if I wanted
up.
to.
But you kept the whole post up because you got 30 likes on there.
I kept the post up because I thought the post was funny. There's no rocket science to that. I thought it was funny.
It's clear you thought it was funny. That's why you made
That's
the
why
post and made the and woke up
sir.
early. And,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But it just goes back to what I said, being disingenuous though, because one minute you like, I'm not trying to be insensitive, then the next minute you like, I don't give a fuck. So
I don't mean to be. I don't mean to be insensitive, but it comes off insensitive. It comes off that way.
No, those two things can't exist in the same world. You can't say, "Oh, I'm not trying to be insensitive," and then turn around and say, "Well, I don't give a fuck." Those things can't exist in the same world.
Okay.
But it can exist in the same world.
You can try. You could try to do something. That don't mean it happens. You can try to do something. That don't mean it happens. I don't try to be insensitive, but if it happens, it happens.
We have to have a conversation and be human beings for a second, because that's
what I'm trying to do. But y'all trying to have a conversation live for content, right?
I'll let you
important.
Nigga, you already put the shit out, so we was gonna do this without you, Clay. You don't have to be here.
I advocate for you to get your bars off, and ever since I started talking, you've been cutting me off.
All right, go ahead.
You see what I'm saying? So this is what I'm saying. You don't get to say, I tried not to be insensitive, but I don't give a fuck. That's not how that works. You feel me? If we're talking about intention, you can say, oh, I could try to do this. We're not talking about shooting a 3-pointer, bro. We're talking about having humanity. You know what I mean? So it's just a conversation that you got to have with yourself and just reflect, like, am I really willing to be an ugly human being for 30 likes? It don't even matter if I'm worried about consequences or what people's gonna do to me. What about just who I am as a human being? What about the energy that I'm putting out into the world that's gonna come back to me? You know what I mean? Like, you can say whatever you want about, oh, well, if this happens and the internet gets a hold of it, oh, it is what it is. But at the end of the day, depending on the circumstances and how bad people is dragging it, it's gonna hurt.
Wait, real quick.
I'm gonna be
Why we're live? A nigga just messaged me this. He said, I'm banned from commenting, but that same shit Clay did with DeMarcus with the clickbait shit is why I separated, because he was doing it with Nazi and political shit. And he said, I wish I could comment so bad. Can you send the link? So Clay, you got your own people, niggas that's around you, your own peoples, your mans. Your man just messaged me right now, said he can't really rock with you no more.
That's an op. That ain't my man's.
Hey, he's a wide out nigga. He was.
He was. Yeah, he was.
But he just said he don't fuck with you because you're a
We
clickbait
fell
nigga.
we fell out way before that. He want to call it clickbait. He can say whatever he want to say. We fell out way before that. He can say whatever reason he want to say.
I'm just saying that's not. I didn't send myself that message, Clay. He sent it to me. I'll
I
send it to you.
know. I got messages from him too.
Yeah, I just
From
that's what he
from
said.
people. I know. I got messages too. It's all good. I ain't tripping
I
about
just
that.
said, Clay. But look,
But
so
what
your
else?
own friend,
Okay,
you
that's
look,
fine.
your
I
own
don't give a
friend said
fuck.
you do it.
That's not my friend.
So you just okay? I get it, Clay. You don't give a fuck. You made that
That's
very
not my
clear,
friend.
brother.
But my thing is insecure. Like that's what your definition is probably different. What makes you that feel that way don't make me feel that way. I don't feel no type of way for somebody making a joke about one of my family members. A joke's gonna come. It's the internet. It's a joke's gonna come. Would I be happy about it? No. But what can I do about it? Nothing. It's a joke. It's the internet. I expect people on the internet to make jokes about shit. That's what the internet do. Now, yeah, I could be one of those insensitive ass niggas or how you want to call it. I didn't feel like it was that insensitive. That's me personally. Insensitive could be different to you, could be different to him, could be different to anybody else. If you felt that it was, I took the photo down. My grandma was calling me. I felt like it was a little too much. I'm like, my grandma can't tell us AI. I don't know who else can't tell us AI. Let me just take it down. Boom. That's gone. If there's another part in that post that you felt was insensitive, I could have taken that off too. But as far as taking my whole post down, I didn't felt the need to because my shit was funny to me. Do I need it to be funny to you? No. Do I need to be funny to the 13 other people? No, because whether if it got 0 likes, it still would have been up. I got hella posts with no likes. They still up.
I don't know, bro. I like I said, you and this makes it hard for me because I fuck with you on the music tip and shit, but on this whole little clout chase ran you on, I ain't fucking with it. I ain't fucking with it at all.
Yeah, it ain't.
This
It ain't.
whole new anything for the
That,
clicks and shit.
that,
I
that
ain't
was that,
fucking with it.
that post got 300 and 400, 500 shares. You could have clicked on eating 300 of those people and did the same shit with them, bro. Yeah, I made a photo to go with mine. That's
Nobody
it.
was doing.
All I did
Hey,
was
you
make a
was trying to
photo to
be
go with
funny
mine.
and lied about having 1,500 towards it. You ain't got $1 towards the cause.
Nigga, it was a
Shut the fuck
joke.
up.
It ain't, nigga, ain't no. Nigga, it's a joke. What you talking about lying about? It's a
That's the
joke. The
thing.
whole
You're
thing is a
joking.
joke.
You're joking when it's real. That's the point you don't get, and I can't explain that to you.
And
From
I
my
said I didn't know that part. That's why I said if you know something I don't know, hit me, call me, let me know. I said that, right?
Why
You
the
said
fuck
you
do I
said
need
what
to?
is it?
Louis, break this shit down.
Because you
What
said
is
it's
there
real, right? I don't know.
what is not to know?
I don't know
Louis,
if there's
break
a,
this shit down for
I
this
don't know if
nigga, man.
there's
'Cause
I don't know
I
if there's a
can't.
real hit on his head. But if you know there's a real hit on his head, then be like, bro, there's a real hit on his head.
Say that went in detail what happened. What is there not to know?
What?
I'm asking you, what is there not to know? The post was a very long post and went into detail about what happened. So what is there not to know?
You was 1,500. I seen posts. I didn't read the whole post. It said she had 1,500 on her head.
That I asked, but I'm asking what is there not to know? That's what I'm asking.
He
I'm
said
not
the
asking.
15. He said the 1,500 on the head. I didn't know that part was real. I didn't know what that. I seen that on like 13 different posts before I made my post about people joking about it. I can't hear you, Stewie.
No, I'm not saying nothing. I'm
He was
speechless.
talking. He was speechless.
So I'm trying to figure out if you saw it, what made you think they were joking?
Because there was in joke form. What do you mean?
How was it in joke form?
If motherfuckers talking about, oh, we got, if they put in laughing emojis, nigga, there's a 400 something shares. You can go down them. You can see them all for yourself, bro. I can't even want me to show you from my phone. I don't have to make shit up and lie. What are you talking about?
Clay, that's not what he.
No,
there's a whole bunch of people making a joke about $15 $1,500 been on the head. I make the same joke. Why is it all of a sudden I hold the responsibility of that whole joke?
So maybe I'm confused. So the $1,500 was a joke. The person who initially put out there that it was $1,500 that's a joke.
That's what I thought. I seen that shit 15 times. I don't know that, bro. I seen that shit 15 times, maybe more than that.
Stop doing shit when you don't know. Then.
What I said is when I saw that, I didn't.
And that's why when I say, Tone, if you know something I don't know, call me, bro. Y'all just going in circles. Y'all don't want to listen to me. We can agree to disagree.
I'm not calling no nigga that I already seen going back and forth disrespectfully with everybody that tried to tell him peacefully.
They tried to tell me what? Nobody tried to tell you. The messages are there. Nobody tried to tell me nothing, Tone.
They didn't have to go into detail, nigga. They said, "Hey, you should take this down. This is."
I need the details.
Look, you know what? When's the last time you been?
Time out. You know what's crazy?
I was about to ask a question.
Time out. A nigga don't need details to post nothing, but he need the details to take it down.
Oh my god, Clay.
Yeah,
when the last time? Clay, have you, as an adult, have you been in a fist fight?
If I'm wrong, prove me. I want to know I'm wrong.
Clay, real
If
quick,
I
that's
can
a
make
real
I could,
question.
you
Clay,
don't
hey,
need very
real
much information to make a joke. You don't need very much information to make a joke.
Clay, have you been in a fist
That's
fight
some
as an
crazy
adult?
Yes.
a nigga will pull
You
the trigger
have?
without details,
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
you gotta get hit hard, gang. That's what it comes down to. Somebody gotta hit you hard so you understand there's real shit, because whoever you got in the fight with did not hit you hard. You need a nigga that is just gonna slap fire out of you and not punch you until you just to see what they gonna do. Cause you think shit's funny. I don't like that, bro. And I fuck with you, but it's you making a nigga not like you because you just, even right now, you're like, well, 30 other people made a joke and I did. Why is it not okay?
I said, why is it?
30
Why did
other niggas
I said, why did I?
30 other niggas shoot up with a needle. Clay, you doing it too? Come on, man. Stop with the fuckery, man. You were a
Nigga, I
whole
put
leader.
yeah,
Nigga who be
exactly.
leading. So I don't see the whole you try to tell me I'm following this time because of this. That's not working.
I didn't say I'm following. I said I
Yes, you
seen
did.
it, and so I made my own twist on it. If I'm seeing everybody in the hotel making a joke about a nigga named DeMarcus, I'm gonna make a joke about a nigga named DeMarcus too. Literally, everybody in the city have the same joke. I made my joke too. That thing got 400 something 500 shares of the same fucking joke, bro. I made my twist on it,
Why
and
do
I'm
you
the one
think
that's
that's
gonna
a
heat.
joke? That's it. Why do you think it's a joke? Look, all
If
right, Clay.
motherfuckers that put in
Clay,
laugh emojis, that makes it.
Clay.
What the hell? What else makes it a joke other than laugh
I
emojis?
reserve whatever respect I got for you, my boy. I'm gonna go ahead and kick you off the panel because you ain't said a little bit of nothing. You got to get the fuck up out of here. For one, you ain't on here saying nothing. The nigga said I was dick riding. That's what he just said. I seen everybody else doing it, so let me just dick ride too, because I didn't hear anything else.
But fam, it's what you have to understand is it's a crazy lifestyle.
Nigga, ain't nobody's in the city playing.
Just hear me out. Just hear me out. It's a crazy lifestyle that you don't need details to post about something, but you need the details to take it down. That is just a crazy way to live.
I can't. And I'm mad that you're breaking that down like that because that makes zero. I can't have a look. This is the thing, bro. I didn't have to. Niggas got to understand. I had what I had already. I didn't need him to come here to do this. I gave him I tried to let him come on here so he could, maybe we seen it wrong, but this nigga came on here and made it worse. All he said is I don't give a fuck, and it's insensitive to him and all that. So it's like hell no. And then you tell me about how 15 other people did it first, so you went ahead and did it too. I'm not hearing none of that. We all grown here.
And the thing is, too, on top of that, it's just like we trying to be rappers, we trying to be whatever it is that we're trying to be in the public space, and we just don't even think about the things that could turn people off to us. Like I have a very firm belief that if you're trying to be in the public space doing whatever it is that you're doing, your main propaganda should be everybody come fuck with me, not let me do things to push people away. If you're not rich, if you're not successful, if you're not walking down red carpets and shit like that, then you have to do maintenance to your perception, because what you have to understand is a lot of people are never going to care if you're a talented artist, if you're a talented AI video producer and stuff like that, talented beat maker. Nobody's gonna care if they remember you as, oh, that's the nigga that joked on a situation that wasn't funny.
That's
Nobody's there. And then there's people that may have been fans of what you do, or might have been interested in what you do. It's like, oh, I seen that rubbed me the wrong way. I don't too much like that no more.
And then you know what really made me mad? Nigga gonna say why I reposted, nigga, to show you that the internet is forever. I tried to have him. I just delete the whole thing. I said it on his post. The post is still up. Only thing he deleted was the picture. The picture don't take the context of the post away.
It's like I said, man, we live in this disingenuous era where, you know what I'm saying, like likes and shares and possibility to be monetized takes priority over just being a decent fucking human being. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, like I'm somebody that makes content every single day. I'm taking hours out of my day every single day to make content. And I can tell you, when I saw that, not a single bone in my body said make content making fun of this. Part of me even was like, maybe I should make content raising awareness to this. But what I do have in common with him is I don't know these people. So I'm not going to throw myself into a situation that may potentially solve itself without me. You know what I mean? Like sometimes we have to look at ourselves as not the center of everybody's universe.
I
You
seen
know what I mean?
somebody get on there and say, "This is my little cousin. Can you please take this down?" It's like that's all it should take right there. Man, I don't know, bro. I just like I said, Stewie. Sometimes, and then the nigga gonna keep saying, "I could have called him." I'm not. Look, what was that one movie where the nigga said, "How come you ain't come see me in jail?" And nigga said, "What do you
Don't
say,
make
Stewie? Yeah, what
I
do you
don't
say,
know.
Stewie? Nigga, I don't know you. Look, bow. Let's get to that now. Nigga said that's basically what he said to me. How come you ain't came see me in jail? I don't know, Stewie. You make a post like that, I'm calling you. I seen the post because it got sent to me, and I even got on the post and told the nigga, "Hey, delete this."
But that's so out of my character. So it's like you would have to call me, and you wouldn't just be calling me like, bro, you're trip. You would call me if this was me. You would call me. The first thing you would say is, Stewie, are you good?
Yeah,
Somebody got your page or something, bro. Like, what's going on? You
who's
know what I'm
posting
saying?
this shit? Yeah,
You
what's
know what I'm
going
saying?
on?
So that's why that would warrant a call. Whereas with him, he kind of has a history of doing these clickbaitish things from what it sounds like. So, but on top of the fact though, like, here's the problem. People want to be foolish in public, but they want you to correct them in private. You're foolish in public. And on top of the fact that, as far as I know, you're not necessarily somebody that's in the inner circle for us to try to have that type of solidarity with you. Like, you were foolish in public, you got to answer for your sins in public. It's simple.
I
But,
didn't.
this is the difference between being proactive and reactive. When you're proactive, you're not even doing this type of shit because if you was proactive, he would have saw all this shit in his head. He would say, you know what, I'm gonna erase this, not even before I type it.
Why you think I deleted the live when the nigga tried to tell me he had a knife, and then by like a couple hours, I ain't received no videos of the knife or the cuts or nothing. Nigga, take a snap a picture of your hand. You got
Right.
cut. Snap a picture, but he couldn't do that. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not doing this because you're allowed to do that. The difference is niggas is joking and thinking the shit's funny, and it's not funny. It's really not. It's not a funny thing. Like I said, whether you know the person or not, once you heard what happened and got minor details of the situation, that should have been enough.
I mean, I think it's just a very foolish outlook for him to feel like, well, I don't know these people. Like, that's some type of green light for it. You know what I mean? Like, that's, to me, like, just honestly speaking, that's pure ignorance to say, well, I got more of a green light to speak on it because I don't know people, because I don't know details. But that's actually more of a reason to mind your own business.
Yeah, it is. It actually is. It's like you shouldn't even. That should just make you know what. Let me leave this shit alone. But like I said, for whatever likes and shit, and again, the reason why I reposted it and had to go live about it is because this is a show, niggas. I'm just from now on, niggas just gonna be content. Fuck it. Just
Bro,
give me
that nigga
something to go
sold
live
that,
about now.
that nigga
Because
sold
niggas
a
want to
piece
be content, so huh?
that nigga sold a piece of his humanity. You know how much it cost? You know what he got in return?
30 likes.
Ain't
That's
that
all
a
it
bitch?
costs.
Ain't that a bitch? You feel me? A nigga really sold a piece of his good intent. The nigga really sold his better nature for 30 likes. Like, and that's the scary part is everybody has a price, but knowing how low some niggas' price is, like some
I
niggas
didn't
be on sale.
I didn't know it was on for I didn't know it was for likes though. I thought like
Niggas be on sale, bro. That's a super sale. Imagine walking into the store and they be like, bro, you can get these brand new Balenciagas. You just got to get 50 likes on the post real quick. Imagine that's all it costs you. But you got to imagine that your soul, your spirit, your
somebody
goodness.
said 30 likes and hella unfollows.
No, that's facts. But you got to think your spirit, your soul. That's way more than a pair of designer shoes. So it's like, you feel me? Like, you got to really protect your soul, protect your humanity, man. Like, some shit ain't meant to be talked about. Some by certain people. You know what I mean? Like, it's just one of those things, bro. Like,
I seen one of the homies that posted that something and it wasn't a joke. Him and them niggas was really looking for the nigga. You get what I'm
but
saying?
that's why I was confused. Like, when I seen the post and they said it's 1,500, I didn't see that as any type of joke. I don't.
Stewie,
I
I'm
didn't.
trying to figure out. I didn't see none of those 1,500 posts looking like a joke.
Yeah, I didn't see the joke, man. I missed the joke. You know what I mean? And even if it was a joke, maybe it was their joke to make. Maybe they know these people. You see what I'm saying? Maybe it's their joke to make. But nigga, it ain't my joke to make. It ain't the next person's joke to make that doesn't know anybody or anything as far as what's going on.
The main thing is once niggas told me niggas had moved far away and all that, and on the other card, it's like, no, man, I don't like that, bro. Don't be spicing shit up and you ain't even here.
And that's even wilder because it's like you're not even here, fam.
I can see
You're
if the
not.
nigga's still gonna be at the 38th Street Safeway and niggas can catch him when they catch him or whatever. Nah, you not even gonna be here. Niggas is at Piggly Wigglies and different things now. It's not, you ain't even here. So there's no need. Just leave that shit
Yeah,
alone.
no,
Laugh on
and
your own time if it's funny to you.
that's why I'm just glad I can say when I post it, it's genuine. You know, when the shit that I post is either just an actual joke, or if I'm saying something in relation to something else, like it's actually real. It's actually how I feel. It's actually some shit that I'll stand on. It's a hill that I'll die on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can't die on this
So
hill, man. Not
and
respectfully.
because at the end of the day, right? Like respectfully, like nobody in my family can call me and tell me to take nothing down that I posted. For one, because it's like I said what I said, did what I did, and I stand on it for one. And for two, I'm not doing anything that would make my family have to call me like, man, what the fuck you got going on? Stewie, take that shit down. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just, you be just being a responsible human, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Mac, if you go basically nigga joking on shit that ain't a joke, if you go look at my post, I reposted what he posted. That's what I'm saying. If the nigga takes his post down, I'll take there's a reason why I didn't even put the picture in his live, because this live's not coming down. This live has to stay for informational purposes. But I'll take the goddamn I'll take the repost down. You feel me? But he gotta take the original post is still up because he want to go back and forth with people or why the post don't mean nothing. But I don't know, man. I'm about to get on the video game. Uh, but yeah, lesson learned here, if there was one to be learned, is so everything's not your business. Shit, even me, I had to be like, nigga, I made one post and had a nigga calling me talking about what really happened with no evidence, and I'm over here feed. I'm not doing this. You see what I'm saying? Because it's
yeah.
not my business. Everything ain't my business. I actually got a whole business. That's my business. And kids, that's my business. In the house and nifty things of that nature, Stewie. That's actually my business.
Right.
Sometimes everybody need a reminder, man. It's okay.
Yeah.
Nigga did say his grandma told him to bring it. Hey, look, man. And even then, it's like he said, I'll put it back up and all that. You do what you feel like. Because that means even if I would have called you or did whatever behind the scenes, you still was gonna feel how you feel. And that's okay. You're a grown man. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna leave it at that. When some nigga tell me certain things, he don't got kids or something, I gotta not argue a certain way because I gotta remember my emotions are deeper rooted because I have daughters. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So it just hit a little different. You got daughters too, so it's hit different still.
Yeah. And that's
Another,
something I did know too recently is like people that have kids and people that don't have kids think differently. Like a lot of people that don't have kids, they feel like because they don't have kids, they have more room for immaturity, they have more room for mistakes. But you not having kids don't change your big ass age though. You know what I'm saying? And you feel me? Like right is right, wrong is wrong. And you feel what I'm saying? Mature is mature, immature is immature. Like, you know what I mean? And at this big ass age, we just can't be acting like we don't know what we're doing. You know what
yeah,
I mean?
niggas
Like
ain't gonna say they don't know better. That's
you
certain.
listen, if you in the comments arguing with everybody for one, and then for two, your grandma call you, if that's not enough sign to let you know that you're bugging, like there's no hope for you really, if we're gonna keep all the way
That's what I'm
honest.
saying. So a call from Tone wasn't finna do anything, nigga.
Going from you wasn't gonna do shit. So see now you're
And
making me
then
mad because
and
I'm
then
thinking about
look, and then this too. His homeboy,
he wanted you to call him and he didn't even listen to his grandma.
nigga
You
ain't
got
listen to
more
his grandma.
fam.
If nigga ain't listen to his grandma, bro, ain't no way you gonna listen to me.
There's nothing for us to talk about if you ain't gonna listen to your grandma.
if I even post something and feel like from heaven, my grandma saying take it down, I'm taking it down.
And then is that part of it too, right? Like, you know, they're
It's
talking
a
to
moral
niggas.
compass. It's a moral compass to everything.
They're talking to niggas that ain't got their grandmas no more, gang.
I know.
Feel me? Neither one of us got our grandmas no more. You know what I'm saying? And like, nigga, I don't have a single living grandparent on this earth. You feel me? So it hit different when your grandma can still call you, my nigga. But you know, that should be your wake up call. Like, let me relax.
Damn, that was deep, Stu. That was very deep. I wouldn't even try to think like that, but you're right, nigga. Fuck.
I wasn't either. It just came once we started talking about it, and I really thought about both of us. Like, nigga, we lost both of our grandmas, and nigga, our grandmas was like one of our best friends.
Facts too.
So you feel me? It hit different when your grandma could call you and tell you that you bugging, nigga. It hit different. Niggas
Yeah,
better wait.
yeah, but I think my nigga might figure it out, especially with the like what I didn't plan for is his homeboy, bro, to comment and say what he said in my inbox, and then he's like, you know what? I'm not even gonna hop on here. He already did it for himself. So what I'm saying is, you got friends that was your friends or whatever that's saying they stopped being around you for whatever you was doing, and you're continuing to do it. This is a continuation of it, and you still don't get it. So it's like, nigga, I ain't grow up with this nigga or know him personally. We ain't ever smoked a blunt or nothing. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna be able to tell you nothing. And that's just what it come down to, man. But fuck. Matt Hussein just said it perfect. He said people clout chasing want to be relevant. That's one of the situations because it's like I said, just to be talked about, niggas that do certain shit. Now that I realize, man, I'm gonna get off this motherfucker.